Hi, this is Dimitri Frederick, CEO and founder of Voices for the Voiceless. Now, I'm doing this recording not necessarily because this is a show topic, but it was just something that was in my heart that I felt I needed to just talk about briefly, and that's why it's actually even in the front of Voices for the Voiceless page as opposed to one of the segments that I usually do. And so, this past couple of weeks, I had the experience of two people from my wife's side of the family that passed away. And so, I was thinking about that, and also something that happened recently in my job. I was thinking about, people are talking about God, and basically debating whether or not God exists or the inexistence of God. I think one of the things about life is that once we get to a certain level of intelligence, that we try to discredit God for what He has created for us, and the abilities that we have, and to be thankful for the things that He's given us in our life. Sometimes success, especially being this is a business show, and a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners sometimes forget, where they come from, and who gives them the life and the ability to do the things that they do today. And so I created this topic called in defense of God. That's the title of this topic. And let me show you what happened. And it was I'm always a thinker. And so as I went through this process with the funeral, and I remember what, my colleagues were talking about at work, it made me think about, when we are born in life, there's someone that prays and blesses over our life. And that's something I thought was unique. I thought about that. Each life that is born, it's God's attempt to create a perfect human being, to accomplish His purpose and goal in life. And so I thought, here's someone who's an adult that was debating the existence of God, or this joke over God today that we consider God to be. And I thought, without you question God, someone blessed you, or maybe whether or not your parents was a religious person or not in the church, they're blessed over your life, whether it was baptism or whatever your religious belief is. Someone prayed over your life as soon as you were born, whether it was a doctor or a miracle, whether or not, you had complications when you were being born. So someone probably prayed over your life. Now, the second part of what I wanted to say is that, having gone through experiencing the death of two people in my wife's side of the family, and, last year was a very interesting and hard year for us because together we had experienced about 13 people from the start of the year to the end of the year of people that had passed away from both my wife's side and my side. So it was very touching. I actually even wrote a poem on the subject, because after seeing so many deaths in a year, and I don't usually go to too many funerals like that, it was something that really touched me. And so when I think about that, and then happen to experience this past funeral, I ask myself, what? Regardless, again, if you believe in God again, it doesn't matter, because at the end of your life, when you're dead, guess what? Someone prays over your life again. Someone puts you 6 feet under, and there's someone there, whether it's loved ones or just total strangers, that will be at your funeral and blessing the life that you had, whether you were a good person or a bad person. So God still cares about you regardless if you were right or wrong, because God is a God of, salvation and, redemption for whatever your beliefs were, whatever you did right or wrong on this earth while you lived. And so regardless, as I hear people debate, and maybe laugh about God, I'm a man of God myself. And so regardless how you disrespect God every single day of your life, based on your belief system or not, at the end of your life, from the start to the beginning, someone prayed over you. Someone will pray over you when you die again, regardless. So it is a truly ironic thing for me as I thought about that, and that's why I wanted to share this, because in defense of God, regardless of your belief system, God still exists, and God still proves that, because despite of your existence, God still continues to reign over our lives and continues to bless and hope that He accomplishes a perfect human being to accomplish His goal, His purpose in your life. And so I just wanted to share that with you quickly, because it was something that was in my heart that I felt that I needed to say something, because I'm always going to defend God. Regardless of what you think or your belief system is, you got to always believe in a greater power. it's not even about God at some point right now in this 21st century, because it's about how are you going to save your children's lives. Because whether or not you have success or not in business or entrepreneurship, in the end of the day, when you look at the success you have, at what price did you give it up for? Because they have to have a balance today, I believe, in your purpose and the goals to be, successful, rich, whatever your desires are. But again, at what price are you doing it? Because do you have a balance of God, and also that God does it balance you so that you can focus on your children to help them to be successful? Because you know what, there's a lot of rich people who have kids, but the kids are all messed up. So you were chasing wealth and success, but at the same time you didn't have the balance to look at over this shoulder what was going on in my children's life. So regardless, like I said, what you think about God, there's a purpose and an order to why we have to have faith and believe in a higher power, a higher calling than just creating wealth and success. So in defense of God, I want to thank you for watching Voices for the Voiceless and hearing a personal message from me to you. Take care. God bless.